coronavirus thing that's going on has really kind of gotten my gears into action. And I'm really finally thinking, hey, look, part of the future, and I don't mind sharing this, guys, lean in here. I think part of the future of MVR, mobile video and remote, I think the future of MVR is going to be self-hosted community sites. What's up, internet friends, founders, and the Entrepreneur Curious? You've made it, and you're here. It's MVR, getting you ready for the mobile first, video first, remote first world of the future. And guys, we need to be adequately prepared. My name is Peter Saddington, and I'm the host of this daily news feed, this daily news show. And I also run the evo.af, a community for the Entrepreneur Curious, a community for people who want to be prepared for the digital, remote first, video first, mobile first world of the future. So I'm glad you guys are here. Today I want to talk about an article that crossed my desk. It's how to create community among your customers. And this is important, especially if you're creating a brand or you're creating any type of marketing channel. You need to have customers, and obviously community is one of the best ways to do it. During these times of COVID and during these times of social distancing and all of this, community, especially digital community, can be such a boon. It can be such a great place to connect and feel, human. Feel like, things are still going, people are still alive, and things are continuing to move forward. And so community is a big deal. So if you want to find community, I got a great one. Check out evo.af. Check us out. Join the community. Hang out with us. We're growing, and we're small, and we're growing, but that's the point. We got to start somewhere, guys. And so if you want to become a part of our small but growing community, find your way over to evo.af. Let's get into today's news article, which I think is important, especially for all you guys out there on the journey to create your own gravitational brand. Let's do it. How to create community among your customers. This is by Tiffany Delmore. Today's brands do more than just deliver products and services. They also foster connections among like-minded enthusiasts. That could turn out to be their most vital purpose, considering a 2018 Cigna study found that nearly half of Americans report feelings of loneliness. Now, this is absolutely true. I have had my fair share of conversations with entrepreneurs, founders, venture capitalists, and even friends who have talked to me about during this time of COVID and self-quarantining, that people are feeling lonely, that this is the time where we need social engagement. We need to reach out. We need to connect with other people. And so having community, obviously a physical community is the best, but even having a digital community can be a big, powerful thing to get your mind right and to keep you sane during these times of trial. When it comes to creating connections, the brands are up in a unique position to step up. Consumers want to feel like they're a part of something bigger than themselves, explains Kim Lawton, founder and CEO of Enthuse Marketing Group to Luxury Daily. While it's essential to create an experience that connects them to the brand, connecting them to a bigger community of like-minded people makes a larger impact and builds long-term brand love. Now, I know that this article is spending a lot of time talking about branding and brand love, but guys, community is a big deal. And again, if you want to help grow a small community focused on the future of MVR, mobile first, video first, remote first work, check us out, guys. evo.af for sure. Moving forward, prosperous companies will be defined as much by their brand and the community around it as the product themselves. We can already see this happening with companies like Apple or Patagonia, which are both backed by passionate communities. Customer enthusiasm has always been important, of course, and concepts of the word-of-mouth marketing is as old as business itself. But it matters so much more now that consumers actively discuss brands online. In a Temkin Group survey, 77% of respondents said that they would recommend a brand they like. At the same time, consumers are less loyal than ever. Oh, They're less loyal. There's a song in my head about loyalty. Something. Oh, I'm not going to go there, guys. I'm not going to go there. Companies have huge opportunities to attract and engage consumers, yet they face just as many challenges. Building a community around a brand serves both objectives, drawing people in and giving them a reason to stay. It's not that easy. Organically connecting consumers takes more than just a token effort and has to be a long-term commitment. Here are some strategies other brands have used successfully. Number 1, create a mission that helps the larger community. People are drawn to communities that reflect their values and principles. That means brands can't just focus on what they sell, they also need to establish what they stand for. Popular brands Toms and Bombas donate a pair of shoes or socks, respectively, for each pair sold. They're about more than just footwear, a stance that appeals to many consumers and unites them around shared values. Use a clear and concise mission statement to define what your brand believes in and how it strives to better the world. Then build those values into a core of what you do. For example, the Giving Keys, a Los Angeles-based jewelry company, proactively employs people transitioning out of homelessness. Not surprisingly, consumers who share the mission of fighting homelessness gravitate towards the brand before others. It doesn't matter what your mission is, as long as it's meaningful and the commitment is genuine. I'm glad that they brought this up. I think it's important, if whatever type of community that you're a part of, that you align with the values and the purpose and the mission of that community. What I'm trying to attract are people who are interested in the future of a MVR, hashtag MVR, a mobile first, video first, remote first world. And being able to self-manage and control your online persona. It's kind of, actually, that's kind of a tough word to use, control, but be able to manage your own online persona and be able to self-manage it and be able to be an effective communicator online, because that's where we're going to be headed towards. And so that future, the remote work future, is going to be a big deal. And if you're passionate about being effective online in a mobile first, video first, remote first world, then you should check out us. Check out us, guys. Check out us, evo.af. Let's see, what's this next one? Number 2, build a space for community connections. I've done that, evo.af, guys. Communities need a space to grow, and you need a place where you can engage directly with the community members to create deeper connections. There are plenty of existing opportunities for this on social media, such as creating your Facebook group for your community, but you can create your own platform if you crave a more input into the look and feel. This is what I did, guys. And the direction of your brand community. Lego recognized this opportunity when it built Lego Ideas, an online community for people to show off what they build with its multi-hued plastic blocks. By putting its own iconic name on the community, Lego unified the entire enthusiast population of builders. These spaces can also serve the uninitiated. Made, a UK-based furniture company, uses its Unboxed platform to collect pictures of its pieces in people's homes, which helps potential buyers understand more about its products. That's a really good idea. And one of the things that I've done on evo.af is I've created forums, as well as you guys can create groups on the site, so you can connect with other people. So I'll show you, just like this. So we have forums that you can connect, forums that you can add to, and we have, I think we only have a couple groups right now. So we have water cooler where you can hang out. This is really cool. I'm really excited to see people start posting about their journey in the mobile first, video first, remote work world, and talking about their journey and improving their ability to communicate online and creating their own gravitational brand. So you have here, for example, here's mine. Here's my kind of journey. I've been doing video 15 years, guys. Look, here's a crappy video from back in the day. But then we're going to have groups, and groups is a great place for you guys to connect as well. So right now, there's only a live stream group where I'm going to be doing live streams for the community only. And then there's another private group right here. I should probably request access. Let's request access. Get access to my own group, guys. Get access to my own group. Let's get back to this article here. Number 3, let the community drive the brand. This is actually something that I talk about in my book. Communities involve communication and collaboration among equals, not top-down directives. Today, brand building is not primarily through one-way communication via advertising, explains Ray Lee, CEO of custom-made clothing company Scene, in an interview for American Express's blog. The new way is co-creation, enabling customers to build your brand with you. Brands can demonstrate that by incorporating community feedback into future products, or social initiatives. More than just listening, however, brands need to relinquish a certain amount of control to the community itself. The TED Talk lecture series did this when it introduced TEDx in 2009, giving individuals the ability to organize their lectures under the marquee brand name. Live streaming company Twitch goes a step further and invites popular streamers to the company's headquarters to have direct dialogue. The lesson? Always treat community members like participants rather than audience members. Don't expect communities to evolve overnight. Instead, work to build them organically and incrementally. That may take longer and require more creative thinking, but the community that results could easily become your single best asset. And I completely agree. Having been building communities for 20 plus years, guys, I'm finally coming to a point. I finally got to a point. It's taken this long, I know. But I've finally gotten to a point where I'm going to have a unified place for my online world, my online community. You know, I've built other forums like the Bitcoin.pub community. I've built other communities in Scrum and Agile, as well as cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. I built communities in the car world, and they're all disparate. They're all disparate. They're all over the place. And one of the, I wouldn't say it's a regret, but one of the, I guess I'll just put it this way. One of the regrets I have is I didn't have the wherewithal and I didn't have the foresight to think about, hey, maybe instead of building all of these different communities, car community, Agile Scrum community, the crypto community, I should have just had one place, which is now evo.af. But I should have had one place from the very beginning where people who wanted to do life with me, people who wanted to engage with me and talk with me and again, just do life with me, and hopefully we're a place where I can continue to provide value to the world. I should have had one place to do it. And it's taken me 15, 20 years to finally figure this out. Call me a little slow on the uptake, but this whole COVID thing, this whole coronavirus thing that's going on has really kind of gotten my gears into action. And I'm really finally thinking, hey, look, part of the future, and I don't mind sharing this, guys, lean in here. I think part of the future of MVR, mobile video and remote, I think the future of MVR is going to be self-hosted community sites where it's no longer, hey, I need to go to LinkedIn for my LinkedIn community, I need to go to Google Groups, and then I need to go to my Facebook, and then Twitters, and then Instagram. It's just too much. I think there's just overload. And I think there's going to be a need in the future for self-managed. That means you manage your own community on your own domain, and you have full control of it. And what I mean by control of it is that, you're not giving away the access keys to anyone else, right? And these are the people that want to be part of your world. And I think I'm super early in this regard, but I think it's important to be early because I believe that in the 2030s and beyond, I mean, why should I go to someone's LinkedIn and their YouTube and their Twitter and all this stuff when I can just go to one site where it shows that, hey, this is what they do, this is what they're all about, these are the videos they make, this is the community that likes them, this is like who they are. And I think being able to self-manage that and self-host that is going to be a big deal in the future. And I want to take a stab at it. And I want to do my best of creating a community around myself of people who really enjoy the things that I have to say and want to help build up this community and really help the mobile first, video first, remote work world that's coming up. I think in many ways, I think it's going to be a much needed resource for many people who just aren't online, really. I mean, you might be online, but you're not online, like video online yet. Does that make sense? And so I'm building this slowly. And so if you guys want to join me at evo.af, I would love for you guys to check it out. Again, it's just small, it's slow, it's not sexy, but we're starting out. And I hope to be building, when I finish my book, I hope to be building lots of new behind-the-scenes content, as well as access and opportunities to go even farther and deeper. And I want to help people. I want to actually help in some ways. I want to help people learn how to make money, online through this. This is the big deal, because remote work is going to be a big deal. Being able to make money online is going to be even a bigger deal in the future. So that's a big deal. That's a big point. Anyway, so community is your best asset, guys. That's the article we covered. Guys, it's time to jump in. I'll see you guys next time.